Hello friends. In this video today we are going to see how 4-stroke petrol engine works in motorcycle. Petrol engine is an internal combustion engine, which transforms the chemical energy of a fuel into thermal energy and uses this thermal energy to produce mechanical work. Let's see the components in engine. Cylinder head is usually located on the top of the engine block. It consists of intake and exhaust valves, springs, and lifters, and the combustion chamber. Rocker arm is acted on by a camshaft lobe. It pushes open either an intake or exhaust valve. The drive cam is driven by the camshaft. The rocker arm is an oscillating lever that conveys radial movement from the cam lobe into linear movement. This pushes the rocker arm up and down. When the camshaft sprocket is rotated, the shape of the cam allows it to act upon a valve and perfectly synchronized with the movements of piston. To ensure this timing, the camshafts are connected via a timing belt or chain to the turning of the crankshaft, which is directly moving the pistons inside the cylinder. Chains are used to transmit rotation of crankshafts to camshafts and synchronize the timing of all these units. A timing chain is kept under proper tension by a chain tensioner. This chain tensioner pushes the adjustable timing chain guide. A chain tensioner could be operated by a spring-loaded mechanism. Chain guides and silencers are used to keep the timing chain from vibrating. Chain wears out, it stretches, and the ignition and valve timing becomes more retarded. The cylinder block is the portion of the engine between the cylinder head and sump, and is the supporting structure for the entire engine. Cylinders are spaces in which the pistons travel. The gudgeon pin connects the piston and connecting rod. The part of the connecting rod which connects to the piston is called the small end, and the end that attaches around the crankshaft is called the big end. Pistons are usually equipped with piston rings. These are circular metal rings that fit into grooves in the piston walls and assure a snug fit of the piston inside the cylinder. The compression rings provide sealing above the piston and prevent the gas leakage from the combustion side. The compression rings are located in the first grooves of the piston. The compression rings also act to transfer heat from the piston to the cylinder wall, where it is dissipated into the coolant flowing through water jackets. We will see how 4 strokes works in engine. First stroke is the intake stroke, where air-fuel mixture is introduced to fill the combustion chamber. During intake stroke the piston moves from TDC to BDC and the intake valve is open. Second stroke is the compression stroke. Here intake and exhaust valves are in closed condition to ensure that the cylinder is sealed to provide compression. Compressing the air-fuel mixture allows more energy to be released when the charge is ignited. The higher the compression ratio, the more fuel efficient the engine. Third stroke is the power stroke, where hot expanding gases force the piston head away from the cylinder head. The spark plug initiates the combustion. During the combustion, piston forces and subsequent motion are transferred through the connecting rod to the crankshaft. The exhaust stroke is the final stroke and occurs when the exhaust valve is open and the intake valve is closed. Piston movement evacuates exhaust gases to the atmosphere. Now the cycle repeats from the first step again as the intake stroke. These 2 strokes, power and exhaust strokes, complete 1 revolution of the crankshaft and produce output power. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Please comment, like, subscribe our channel.